I mean, Walker-Peters wins a free kick, and Southampton have been better second half defensively. They've conceded 7 in the second half, 12 in the first. Yet to concede this afternoon, 10 in the second half. Walker-Peters.
Well, I think that clean sheet would mean almost as much as the 3 goals, if I'm honest, to Southampton.
Pirot. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? It would be huge if they could. Here's Kamara. Foul from Stuart Armstrong.
It will be massive, Ian, because they're so important. You know, every successful team defensively is pretty good. I don't think there's been many in history of football where they win every game 5-3. So at times when you're not performing at your best, attacking, if you're defensively strong, you can win those games 1-0. So a clean sheet today will be something for Southampton to really build on defensively, because attacking-wise, they've been excellent. First half looked a real threat, were great to watch. Second half, can they keep a clean sheet?
There are Leeds in possession. Back to Ampadu. Yeah, Leeds, they've kept 5 clean sheets already themselves so far this season. They've failed to score in 3 of them. Here's Kamara. Foul from Walker-Peters, says the referee, on Somerville. And last night watched Southampton win 6-0 against Reading under-21s. Tomorrow, a triple header. We've got coverage of Saints women against Birmingham, 2 o'clock. But what a win that was last night, Dean. 6-0 with Amoa Mayo scoring as well.
Oh, well, we know what a talent he is. But great that the academy at Southampton has always been strong. And I listened to an interview again from Russell, and he talks about building his philosophy right through the club. So hopefully that's signs that is happening. And the style of play and scoring 6 goals in any game is not easy to do. So fantastic result.
Yeah, good win for them. Now it's James to take the free kick into an area which Stuart Armstrong is going to clear. Somerville. Ampadu. Blocked again, he's there again. Bednarek, he's played brilliantly today.
Yeah, that's 2 or 3 blocks he's had. 2 or 3 really good headers from corners. And Southampton, again, what they've done well is when there has been a moment or an opportunity for Leeds to get a strike at goal or a cross into the box, there's been a Southampton player in their face to get a block or make them go sideways. So defensively, that's been really good so far.
So Leeds United corner. And away from Adam Armstrong. And it does nestle its way in. And now it might become a bit nervy. Pascal Struijk with the final touch. And Leeds United do have that goal, and Saints don't have that clean sheet.
Yeah, and disappointment because it comes from a set play again, and so early in the second half. You know, there's half an hour of the game left. Southampton need to respond now, and again, when they've scored a goal, this next 5 minutes now they concede is really, really important. They don't allow Leeds back in the game, but it's just from that intensity they've showed all afternoon in defending and getting blocks and being tight to their markers and being aggressive. Didn't happen in that moment. It almost switched off. I think the Leeds player rolls Flynn Downs. It's just a little bit too easy and just puts it into the net, and it's Gavin Bazunu who's unsighted. So they need to respond now, concentrate, and don't give away another goal.
And Sulemana comes off. Ryan Fraser is the player who comes on for Southampton. And Sulemani's had a good game today. He's put himself about. It's been great to see him starting today.
Yeah, he's been brilliant. He's been the difference, if I'm honest, Ian. The only thing I can think of is that he hasn't played a lot of football, and he's not quite ready to play 90 minutes. And usually if a player's coming off on 60 minutes, that's a planned substitution, really. And especially when you're winning 3-1, it gives him an opportunity to get 60 minutes into his legs, injury-free, and then build his way into the season. Because if he performs like he did in the first half, he's going to be a huge player for Southampton this season.
Well, Pascal Struijk on the score sheet. That's his 3rd of the season from defence. Now becomes Leeds' 2nd top scorer this season in the early stages. Walker-Peters.
But what you don't need Ian now is hesitation. You know, from the Southampton players. Continue to keep that shape, play in that unit, possession of the ball. They haven't really had in the second half that 2 or 3 minutes of possession of the ball, of switching play, of bouncing the football. They've not had that yet. It would be a good time to have that, just to take the momentum out of the game for Leeds.
Yeah, it would be a key thing for them to do, wouldn't it? That's for sure. Here's Bazunu for Southampton. And now it's back towards Liam Cooper. Yes, how they respond now, isn't it? Leeds United scoring that goal a couple of minutes ago. Here's Bednarek.
Well, what they have now, Ian, is hope, Leeds, which they didn't have before. At 3-0, it's difficult. At 2-0, you always believe that you might be able to get back into the game. But at 3-0, it's really difficult. But getting that goal back now and building a bit of momentum, and Southampton losing possession of the ball again.
They've got another opportunity here. Well, fortunately for Southampton, that touch from Pirro was very heavy. And you wouldn't expect that from him, looking to get his 5th in 6.
No, he can't sort his feet out quick enough. And I think he's a little bit surprised at the room he does have, because if he does control that, that could be 3-2. And then it is really is game on. So these are important moments for Southampton. They're not reacting to that disappointment that Russell mentioned in the week, and they have to. They have to be brave. They have to believe in what they're doing and get the ball down and control this game again. It's important to have possession of the ball and just build their way back into the game.
Here's Downs to Southampton, one back, Somerville. Daniel James. This is a little bit too close to comfort at the moment, though, Dean. Since that Leeds goal, naturally that momentum is starting to be with the away side.
Well, it's just those, I don't want to call it bad habits, but bad habits of giving the ball away in your own half to allow Leeds to counter-attack. They've got a bit more energy about them, so they're pressing with a bit more intensity. They're getting some success from their press. So Southampton need to really concentrate with the ball.
Here's Alcaraz. Straight to a Leeds player, Kamara. Ampadu. Shackleton comes forward. Liam Cooper. Kamara out to Byram. Off the foot of Adam Armstrong.
What we've also stopped doing is going in behind, using that option of stretching this Leeds defence to help us get out the half. Everything's gone into feet, and when your strikers and your attacking players are not holding that up, the ball's just then coming back again. It's coming straight back again. We're losing possession of the ball too easily.
Yeah, and this is kind of more of the theme of recent games, isn't it? Kind of creeping back in here since that goal. Manning, better, Stuart Armstrong. Fraser's not going to get there. James does. James with the cross. He's not going to find his man. It finds Walker-Peters instead. And I think it was Kamara who made the challenge there. He was close to Cooper, but he's already on a yellow.
Yeah, well, I don't think he needed to make the challenge, to be honest, because I think Cooper had it under control. So a bit more communication between the pair. I think Leeds come away with the ball there. So good for Southampton. Just take the sting out of the game. But again, what I mentioned is we're playing in those tight areas, and Leeds are pressing so high to condense the game that there's so much space in behind. It only takes a run from Alcaraz, a run from Adam Armstrong,